A virus has many in the equine community weighing in on whether to take their horses to next month's farm show in Harrisburg. Today is Friday, December 12th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Sunny today with a high in the low 30s. Authorities have released the name of the woman who died in a one-vehicle accident in eastern Lycoming County Wednesday afternoon. The Sun-Gazette reports 33-year-old Tawny Ray Shook of Unityville was traveling north on German Road when she lost control of her SUV as it rounded a downhill right-hand curve. Roads were ice and snow covered at the time. The vehicle ran off the road and hit a tree head-on. Shook was wearing a seatbelt but was pronounced dead at UPMC Muncie. The Sun-Gazette reports that firefighters and paramedics were called to the National Range and Armory on Washington Boulevard last night in Williamsport. A woman was taken from the building and loaded into an ambulance. She underwent treatment for a gunshot wound at UPMC Williamsport. Officials believe the gunshot wound was self-inflicted. The Standard Journal reports a Watsontown man is facing charges after he allegedly shot a neighbor's cat. The 60-year-old man reportedly admitted to firing a shot at the cat that was at his bird feeder along Vincent Avenue. Veterinarians found a bullet fragment and later amputated a limb. The man is facing a misdemeanor charge of cruelty to animals. The city of Williamsport is selling the restored Pullman rail car that is part of the Peter Hurdick Transportation Museum. This week, council approved advertising for the sale of the sleeper lounger car. The car was the first major exhibit of the museum and came to the site in 2005. It was manufactured in 1949 and is considered one of the two remaining sleeper cars in the country. Penn Live reports that one of the biggest attractions at the Pennsylvania Farm Show might have a much different look at next month's event. Horses are an integral part of the farm show, and many in the equine community are weighing in on whether to take the chance of possibly exposing their horses to the virus known as equine herpes virus. EHV spreads through the respiratory droplets and causes respiratory issues and sometimes severe neurological issues. Certain strains attack the brain and spinal cord. 4 horses confirmed to live in Pennsylvania were exposed, and they've been under quarantine. Earlier this month, a horse from Northumberland County was infected with a milder form of the disease. The horse had been at the Keystone Yearling and Breeder Sale in November in Bloomsburg. Officials say the farm show has strict biosecurity requirements that are already in place, and veterinary documents for all animals are checked as the animals arrive. The massive interchange project of Interstate 99 and Interstate 80 near State College will include the construction of 10 bridges. PennDOT provided an update on the construction that will link the two highways. They said the high-speed ramps will seamlessly move traffic nonstop between the two interstates. The work is scheduled for completion in 2030. Penn State's new Susan Welsh Liberal Arts Building will be closed through the spring semester after a structural issue last month. On November 12th, the building was evacuated after what was described as a sound of an explosion. Inspection crews observed a crack in the wall of the building from the second floor to the roof, and the floor had settled about 2 inches. It was later determined that a localized structural issue caused the damage, but the specific type of issue was not disclosed. The $128 million building opened in January after more than 2 years of construction. And the 44th annual Bellefonte Victorian Christmas is today through Sunday. The weekend brings numerous holiday events, performances, and activities across downtown Bellefonte. Opening ceremonies begin tonight. Weekend events include a railroad exhibit, train rides by the Bellefonte Historical Railroad Society, breakfast with Santa, and a festival of trees with more than 60 decorated trees. For information, go to BellefonteVictorianChristmas.com. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.